does not have to be a new year, a new you. It just has to be a healthier you in the new year, you guys. Make sure you check down below in the description box where you can find the links to TLC products, including the ISOT, the Nutriverse, the Life Drops, the Resolution Drops. There's just so many things there to help you in burning fat and staying healthy. There's even the new immune tea, which I'm going to order. So I can't wait to try that. And I hope they get the sea moss back. But I do love the sea moss from Mint and Ocean. I'm sorry, it's supposed to be a commercial. Yes, okay? Get those TLC products for me. And do not forget that my biggest life change has been through Kiara LASHAE, Team LASHAE, ifyoucanmove.com. You guys get cute little outfits from Peja and Amari. You also check out Just Move supplements because she is helping us with the energy. Okay, this is the energy supplement. Love it. Okay, just got my protein. Gonna get me some after I work out. So yeah, y'all, down below in the description box, support. So you guys are always asking me where I get my glasses from. So I thought I would finally give y'all a real little ad, okay? Firmoo, I can't see, bitch. Okay, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. These are my new Firmoo glasses here. Super, super cute, right? They are prescription because I'm like totally blind. And I got these matte ones that I think are really dope. And I felt like they would go good with the fact that I no longer have hair. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you guys can use my link and give me credit and get you some glasses from Firmoo. Come on in. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hey y'all, we back. What's up? We're back for Real Housewives of Potomac. Y'all, I really do not understand why someone keeps getting Domino's pizza sent to my house. Like, I don't understand what that's supposed to do. I don't understand what that's supposed to be for besides me having to annoyingly go to my door to tell somebody we did not order that, get the fuck on. Like, I don't know what else that's supposed to do, but like I have no idea why somebody would continue to be doing that to me. Like, that is very creepy. I wish whoever's doing that would fucking stop. It's weird. And pull up so I can shoot you in the kneecaps and then get you arrested. Or I can just have my dog attack you, whichever. Because he's about that. Like, he barks in the backyard when he thinks he hears somebody out front. So we really could just let him go, and we'll see how that plays out. But I know one thing, I won't be in trouble for it. So we can get shot, we can get the police called on us, we can get attacked by my very vicious pit bull. It's whatever you want to do. But please stop doing that. Like, I don't understand why anybody would continue to do that. Like, what is the point of that? But anyway, let me go ahead and get into Real Housewives of Potomac because the episode was entertaining. What did y'all feel about the episode? Before we get into it, were you entertained by this episode of Real Housewives of Potomac? Oh, the number is no longer in service? Isn't that funny? Can you call Domino's and see what the issue is with them? Like,
it was Papa John's too, so I don't know who it was.
That wasn't Papa John's last time?
Papa John's came too.
When?
Just not. That's why I got the number from.
That was Papa John's?
Papa John's. They had a piece with anchovies and some other shit on it.
And they came here, and they had a different number or the same number.
Different number. The old number is our old number. This is totally different.
Why? Why?
Disconnected. What's the disconnect? I don't know. People must want to get shot. Yeah, I know that.
Anyway, y'all said the episode was nice. Y'all said the episode was cool. It was cute. Somebody's messing with me. Obviously somebody's messing with me. And I I don't understand the point of doing that at all. Besides possibly getting your ass harmed in one way or another. Lyric, don't say the address again. He won't. But yeah, nah, it's really, really creepy. Mia is hilarious. You think so? Mia is big petty. I am low-key crushing on Robin's friend. She's gorgeous. Yes, a scholar. I thought her name was really amazing. Y'all got a Papa John's. They closed ours down. Child, please. They ain't gonna never close that Papa John's. Okay. Child, please. Nobody got time for that. That's why I don't understand what's going on, but like I don't get it. Cause like I'm not forced to pay for pizza, so I don't understand what's the point. Like I'm just telling them no, and then they leave. Like I don't get it. But anyway, y'all, let's get into this episode because that's gonna make my nerves bad, and I choose not to allow that to fuck with my energy because bitch, okay, it's Money Making Mondays, and they had 1,000 people up in my live, whether y'all liked it or not. Okay, so trust and believe if you was trying to fuck with me, you failed. So y'all, let's go ahead and get into this, y'all. Let's start it off. Robin awakes at 8:30 a.m. to her phone buzzing and Juan screaming that she needs to get the boys awake. Okay? She gets one of her sons ready and up for his class and then goes back to bed. And then she has another alarm set for the other boy to get up 3 minutes before his class so he can hurry up and brush his teeth and then, show up for his online class. And Juan comes into the room like, why aren't you up yet? You should be up now. And why aren't you helping them get up? We talked about this. And she's like, it's a pandemic and I'm burnt out, and I'm going to have to be with them all day. I'm tired of dealing with them. I honestly feel like, Juan, what is wrong with you? You seem to have been there the entire morning, yet you couldn't get them up. You couldn't get your sons up and ready and then leave the responsibility on Robin as the day goes on. But you could be the one that gets them up in the morning. My dad used to do it all the time. Okay. It was a difference. You wished your mama woke you up because your mama come wake you up. Come on, baby, get up, get up. Your daddy knocking on shit all hard, scaring the fuck out of everybody. Like, I just felt like this was annoying to me because even though y'all know I don't like Robin, I still felt like, Juan, what the fuck is wrong with you? You can't get the kids up? What's going on? And then he gonna tell her stop making excuses. I was just like, okay, Juan, because to me it seemed like you could have done everything you was asking her to do and let that lady sleep in, okay? Because she gonna have to deal with your sons for the rest of the day while you gone. Like, I just felt like that was whack as fuck. Anyway, Karen has a Zoom meeting for her new wigs that she has coming out with RPG show. And Ray is there like, oh, yes, I love the queen wig. Y'all know they always letting us know that they doing nasty old people shit. And I just kind of feel like, do we need to know that y'all doing nasty old people shit? Do we need to know that every once in a while it's Mr. Nasty time for Ray and for Karen? Like, why do we need to know about it? I don't understand. But you know what, Karen? Whatever you got to do, my girl. Okay, whatever you got to do. Giselle and Ashley meet up. And Giselle expresses that, she is nervous about Michael with this second baby. And if Michael is going to be out here in these streets cheating again. Okay. And Ashley says that, this pregnancy is not like the last pregnancy. And with this baby, she feels like he's not going to make that same mistake because he cares so much about his relationship with Dean. And he doesn't want to ruin that. I'm like, he might just get more careful, Ashley, to be honest. He might just get more careful. He might take bigger, blocks in between. He might be a little bit more careful about the type of woman he chooses, or type of man, child, whatever Michael's into. He might just be a little bit more careful about the type of person that he decides to cheat on you with. But I don't
believe that Michael is completely, you know, delivered from sharing his dick with everyone. Okay. But whatever Ashley feels, then Ashley should stay in a positive space. She is pregnant. She is about to pop any day now. And I feel like if she wants to believe that Michael ain't out there cheating on her because he has not given her reason to feel that, then I won't add to it. Okay. Ashley said this time around they will be getting a nanny and she will be out in the world. She will not be staying inside, you know, all day, every day like she did with the first baby. That time is over. They tell y'all all the time that second baby be like, all right, bitch, I got this. Let's go. Okay. So, yeah, Ashley is a new mom, but she has also done this shit before. All right. So I'm excited for her, to tell you the truth. She just seems like she's in a really good place. Ashley tells Giselle about, you know, going over to Karen's for the Love Fest and how they talked about Mia getting work on her clitoris. And it was because she and her husband were getting it in too much. She was smacking that clit to, you know, so it was like, ugh. I won't say repulsion because no, it didn't repulse. You know, into powder. Like the clit was just like, I can't take it anymore, bitch. The nerves are dead. They're not here anymore. You have to leave me alone for a long time now so that I can regain my sensitivity. Okay. So yeah, she had to get the blood rushed back to her clit before it died. Ashley also tells Giselle about the comment Mia made about Giselle just being a pretty face. And we all know that she's not just a pretty face. She's an evil witch. She's an evil witch with a pretty face. Okay. Probably because she's, you know, drank the blood of babes or some shit like that. Okay. Not really, because she's still aging, but still beautifully so. However, I definitely feel like she's not just a pretty face, she's also evil and diabolical at the same time. She's multi-layered, just not that many layers. Okay. Mia has also been texting Robin and Giselle like, happy Valentine's Day, boo. And now Giselle wants to ask about this pretty face comment, because you've been texting me and Robin like you're trying to become a part of the clique, but then you over there talking shit about me when I'm not around. What's going on? You know, Giselle says that when she was pregnant for the second time, it seemed as if no one cared about her and it was all about the twins, and it made her feel really lonely. So she wants to have a spa day for Ashley, like basically a mini baby shower at the spa where everybody shows up to support Ashley. And, you know, she gets all of that really good mommy massages and treatment. And even though I did think this was very sweet, I also felt like y'all always, Giselle specifically, always finds a way to treat Ashley better than anybody else, even Robin sometimes. Like, I don't know what it is, but I feel like when it comes to Ashley, Giselle will go out of her way. And I almost feel like maybe she's doing it to piss Karen off. I don't know. Like, I don't know what that is, but I don't feel like it's out the kindness of her heart. Like, I don't know why, but I just, sometimes I'm like, word, okay. Anyway, y'all, Robin is expanding her hat business, and she has all these different styles, and she has clothing now. So she's getting some help from her Ethiopian sister friend, Askala. I think that's her name. Askala is super duper beautiful. Okay. Really amazing hair, skin, name. All right. And Wendy also came over because Wendy, you know, is starting her candle line, and she's looking to get inspiration, information from the other women in the group that also have businesses. Okay. So when Wendy expresses that she is going to be trying to open a candle business, Robin is confused because this is not in the same vein as a political commentator or a professor, because apparently political commentators and professors don't have houses that they like to furnish with candles and rugs and throw pillows and shit. I was just like, Robin just always comes off like a hater to me. If it's anybody else's business venture, there's going to be some hate involved. I don't know why, but I think she did it to Karen. I feel like she's doing it to Wendy now. I think just because you want to give Giselle blind loyalty does not mean that everybody else should be expected to live up to that level of bullshit. And you need to just be okay with you being the one that always feels the need to go to bat for Giselle in such a way, and stop looking for Wendy to be that, because that was annoying to me. I also didn't like that when Askala asked Robin what she should expect at Giselle and Ashley's little baby shower spa day, she says that, well, Karen drinks a lot. And I was just like, Robin, what the fuck? Like, I don't know, y'all, but it was just coming off to me like Robin is unhappy in her life. She's depressed. She's bitter. And every time she can throw shade at somebody in the group that she doesn't like, she just will constantly take that opportunity. And when she gets an opportunity to shade Karen, she will. And I also feel like I don't understand how she doesn't get that she and Giselle often gang up on Karen. I wasn't mad at Wendy for saying, hey, why don't y'all just let the argument be between the two of them? Like, nigga don't need you jumping in, sitting up there talking about, oh, well, Karen was saying so many terrible things and calling her all of these names. I'm like, first of all, your friend started it when she started calling Karen an alcoholic and saying that she didn't have any money and she was broke. Your friend started it. And then Karen reciprocated and said those same things back to her. So don't sit up here and act like Giselle needed defending or Giselle needed somebody to go to bat for her because she started the shit. Okay? It really annoyed me when Robin tried to check Wendy about that. And Wendy was like, listen, it was at my house and I just didn't want her to feel like she was being ganged up on. Like, period. Get over it. Get over it, Robin. Everybody's head is not up Giselle's ass like yours is. Okay? Like, girl, just go and fall in love with a bitch and get over it. Like, oh my God. And Wendy says that she is Zen Wen. I said, okay, Zen Wen, if that's what you say. Okay. She goes over to Karen's house. Hold up. Let me find that in my notes. Hold up, y'all. Y'all, I don't know how all my notes got all gobbled up like this. But I know for a fact, okay, Wendy went to talk to Karen about the business situation. And that's what this little clip is right here. Okay, I'm gonna just go by that and throw that out there. It was a cute enough conversation, but I like the fact that Karen told her, you don't have none of your ducks in a row. Do you have a business plan? Do you have investors? Oh, your husband? Oh, you haven't finished the business plan? Okay, then well, you don't have what you need. And she was all upset about that. But it's like, girl, like, there's more work that needs to be done. And as a professor and as somebody that claims to be so intelligent, and this is no shade, Wendy, but come on, girl. Like, you mean to tell me you haven't figured all of this out yet? You really need to go to Karen and to Robin for the starter package on starting your business, especially when you are on Real Housewives of Potomac. And that's another thing I want to say. Everybody that's acting like Wendy is now acting so different than she did last season. To be clear, Robin and everybody else, Wendy came on a fucking reality show. It was never going to be all about social commentating and being a professor, because she came on Real Housewives of Potomac, which shows you that she wanted to do something different, which shows you that she wanted to not just be a professor. She had to do something because y'all were trying to undercut her at every turn for being the new girl. So she had to remind y'all of what she did had over y'all, which was all of her various degrees that we had to hear about over and over again. Okay. But what I'm saying is I needed for one of those degrees to be in business. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Okay. But I also feel like having a candle business, like, candle market is oversaturated unless your candle Cancer Magic or something. That's true. It is oversaturated, because I know that's something that I wanted to do, because that's something that I'm interested in. But I was just kind of like, child, it ain't the time yet. We'll just focus on real estate first. We'll focus on real estate first, and then we'll move on to, selling y'all shit. But first, I won't get me another property. Okay. But yeah, I like that Karen gave her real advice and told her, girl, you got to get your business together. But here's the thing, y'all. It may be oversaturated, but Wendy has Real Housewives of Potomac behind her. So this season, she will garner more fans, I'm sure. She done got her body done. She done prettied herself up for you hoes. So now she will be more visually acceptable to y'all. And then y'all will want to like her and become a fan of hers. And when she comes out with her candle line, you'll purchase it because you're a fan. Just saying. And I also don't shade anybody for having so-called useless degrees, because a lot of us went to school trying to find ourselves, and when we got out, we realized how hard it was to find work in whatever field we were in. Thank God that wasn't one of my issues, okay? But I always knew, like from day one, I always knew what my situation was going. Entertainment in any capacity, whether that was production, whether that was being in front of the camera. And now I basically do conjoined, where I do my own production and I'm doing my own videos. So, you know, at the end of the day, my shit didn't waste. But but you know, at the same time, it happens, and it's not a bad thing. It happens. We were taught that we needed to go to school without even having an idea of what we were going to school for. All we were told was go your ass to school. Okay. But yes, I know, right? That's why I said I needed one of those degrees to be in business. That's why I said that, because it don't make sense all the time. Okay. But like I said, you know, a lot of us live our lives for our parents. And it's obvious that that is Wendy's situation. Wendy was living her life for her parents, for her mother, and doing what they wanted her to do. And now that she, you know, is in this space, she can do what she wants to do. You know what I'm saying? And now she has Real Housewives of Potomac to help her figure that out, which I'm not mad at her about that either. Okay. Like, it's a journey, y'all. It's a journey. Also, she spoke to Karen about Mia and how she's cool with Mia as long as Mia doesn't continue to put her hands in her face. Okay. You were being two-faced, and that's that on that. And people who feel like Wendy's being two-faced, I feel like no. I think last season she rushed to judgment for sure, but this is this season. In this season, I have not seen her do anything that I felt like was two-faced. If anything, y'all complaining about the fact that she keep going off on everybody and keep saying shit to everybody. Whatever she felt, she said it. And I mean, I don't see how that's two-faced. Deciding to change alliances as the season goes on because you found out that Giselle is a fucking snake in the grass. Like, that was par for course, y'all. That was going to happen anyway. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm not completely, you know, upset with Wendy. The way I feel like some other people may be. Okay. But yeah, girl, I needed one of your degrees to be in business. So we see Mia, y'all. We see Mia talking to her husband about Wendy and how she clocked that Eddie might have been trying to say that he was attracted to her when they were at Karen's Love Fest party. And, you know, she was like, no, it's like, let the man live, you know? And it's like, girl, get the fuck out of here. No, I'm not going to let my nigga live. What is you talking about? No, if I don't like you, he is not about to say in front of a room full of people and me that he's attracted to you. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know what's wrong with you, but if I don't like you, he bet not say that. And that's that on that. The fuck? Talking about she got her man whipped. She out of chain. Girl, I don't know what type of pussy you got if you don't have some type of control over your man. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, last time I checked, that's what it's supposed to do. That's what it's supposed to do. Okay, like, child, miss me with the bullshit. But anyway, Mia does get into her family life. She talks about how one of her kids, I believe, is, I think maybe it's her oldest. I think she has 3, and her oldest is for another man, and they co-parent with her current husband, Gordon, G, as she calls him. I think that's his name, right? But we're gonna call him G, whatever. Child, G for grandpa. I'm just playing. I'm gonna stop. I'm just playing. G for grandpa. Thank you, Jamila TV. Hey, my boo, how you doing? Child, when I tell you I'm so tired of these motherfucking spam callers, Mia thinks everybody is supposed to be attracted to her on some Kenya Moore-ish. Girl. Calm down. Maybe, maybe not. But he don't need to express that. He don't need to. Like I said, okay? Girl, she doing too much. Anyway, but like I said, we get into her life story and basically how her mom was on drugs. Both of her parents were on drugs. Her mom lost custody of her. Throughout her life, she's been constantly trying to like form a relationship with her mom. She wrote letters. Her mom never wrote back, or her mom didn't receive the letters. She believes that her mom felt guilty and embarrassed about losing her. So the relationship has not gotten to where it needs to be, but that's something she's still working on because everybody wants a relationship with their mom. And I said, okay, light skin Kenya Moore. Got it. Okay, listen, I'm not mad at it. We'll see where this goes. Apparently, her mom is going to visit. So, child, we gonna see how that all works out. Okay. Um, Hold up, y'all. My notes got a little awry. All right, so Candace and Chris still have the kids over. He's organizing his bar when Dorothy calls. Y'all, my shit is all mixed up. I feel like whatever. I could use these. Okay, this is just from the episode, y'all. I don't have one for every scene this time. I thought I did. But anyway. So, yes, like I was saying, Candace is on FaceTime with Dorothy. And of course, Dorothy has to make a smart aleck comment about the fact that Chris is drinking in the middle of the day. And he's like, I'm a fucking adult. And then she gets into this conversation with her mom about meeting with Karen. And she needs Karen to admit that she was wrong about backing Monique. And Candace tells her mom that Chris is managing her career now, and Dorothy is worried about that situation because there have been so many different times when men managing their wives goes wrong. Let's see, men managing their famous wives goes wrong. Let's see if somebody has already made a list. Because y'all, there's always no, okay. I can't find it on here. I meant to look that up beforehand. But I could just think offhand right now, Monique. Okay. Oh, hold up, wait a minute. 18 famous women who unknowingly married gay men. Child, that's the list. Oh, Judy Garland. Not Portia Stewart. Y'all get the fuck out of here. I'm not clicking on that. I'm sorry, y'all. But out of black people, Mary J. Blige allowed for Kendu to manage her. Definitely put her at a disadvantage and took some of the fucking money on the way out. Maybe not. Hold on. Who the lady that Queen Latifah played in the HBO movie, y'all? The nanny, Tamar, Jocelyn, and Stevie. Look, y'all better give it to me up in these motherfucking comments. Wendy Williams, thank you. I already said Mary J. Blige. I already said Monique. Y'all already told me Tamar. Shit, Tina. Listen. Melba Moore. Child, not Melba Moore. Bessie Smith. Thank you so much. Bessie Smith let them men's run her into the ground, girl. Also probably Billie Holiday at some point or another, not because like they ran her career the whole time, but definitely coming in and trying to handle shit and all of that. Jill Scott, oh child. Fran Drescher, oh all right. Even Janet Jackson, y'all better come with it now. Child, Oprah ain't let nobody run shit for her. Okay, Jennifer Lewis. Okay, child, not Matthew Knowles. That was the daddy. That don't count. Madam C.J. Walker. That sound about right. That's why women's ain't safe. Aretha Franklin. Okay, Debbie Reynolds. Really? Debbie Reynolds? Child. Mariah. Y'all better list off these names of all of the times that this was not a smart thing for a woman to allow for a man to manage her business, especially in entertainment. Okay, we're going to end it right there, y'all, because that's a lot. Child, not Etta James. She did, though. Star Jones, Derek Jackson. Not Derek Jackson. Y'all go to hell. I'm done with y'all. Kelly Price. Child, really? Anyway, y'all, her mom does not think that's a good idea. Neither do I, but I'm going to let them go ahead and do whatever they going to do because that ain't got nothing to do with me. Okay? So, Karen goes over to Candace's new home. Child, Candace didn't even give Karen the walkthrough, okay? But Karen says that she regrets missing out on all of these milestones in Candace's life in the past year. They sit down and they have tea, okay? And the little kids are lurking around. The house has good energy, Karen says. And Karen sensed that, Candace, you seem at peace. And she's like, yes, and my peace is a part of this conversation, okay? We just gonna have to disagree on this, y'all. We're gonna have to disagree on this because I watched my girl Jamie video earlier and I had to message her like, bitch, I am not a fucking Monique stan regardless of what y'all feel. I am not a stan. I have said many times, and I also feel like Karen has said many times that Monique was wrong. But what we were saying is that Candace was not a fucking victim because Candace also was on rah rah, is what we were saying. And yes, prior to that, Candace was not trying to fight with Monique. Yes, as Giselle, close the door all the way. Thank you. As Giselle has said before, and even Kenya Moore, because Kenya Moore had to be on Twitter the other night defending Candace for no reason whatsoever, child, but the fact that she was bored. But yes, all throughout the season, Candace was not trying to fight with Monique. And Monique kept egging that shit on and egging that shit on. And that day, Candace had enough. And they decided they was just going to get rah-rah together. And that's what they did. And y'all got into a fight. And it's unfortunate because yes, Monique started the shit that day. Yeah, you did. You started that shit. You was on one. You was feeling away. It was all like built up. And you took that moment to go with her. Yeah, you did. But Candace also played a part in that argument because she was like, fuck you too, bitch. La da 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 da. Drag me then, bitch. Oh, I thought you was gonna drag me. Drag me then. And then she got dragged. And then she said, oh my God, I was attacked. And it's like, no. Y'all are two girls that got into a fight. That's it. And that's how I feel about it. And that's what I maintain. And I feel like Karen feels the same way. And that's why Karen did not want to pick a side. But Candace was trying to make her pick a side and she didn't want to, which caused issue in their relationship. And now Candace is like, in order for us to move forward, you have to admit that you were wrong. And Karen is like, I know you want me to say that. And I don't know how you're going to take this. But I would have done the same thing over again. I would have done exactly the same thing. Okay. You know why? Because she still wanted to maintain her relationship with Monique. That's why. Okay. And she understood that both of y'all were going at each other and that you were not a victim. I think that's what Karen understands. Okay. And that's why Karen doesn't feel like she would have acted any differently. Okay, that does not go to say that Candace, that's not to say that you were not emotionally hurt, physically hurt. We all saw that. Mentally hurt. We all saw that. And somebody can validate that you were hurt without feeling like they should have moved differently because of it. However, Karen, you making it about you in that moment when you decided to say that you were hurt too, I didn't like that either. And I didn't feel like that was what you needed to say. I feel like you needed to actually say to her, Candace, I'm sorry that you took me trying to be bipartisan in this situation as me not having your back. But I did see it as y'all getting into an argument and y'all getting into a confrontation together. So no, I do not feel like you were attacked, but I do feel like she was wrong for coming at you the way she did. She was wrong for putting her hands on you the way she did. Yes, in that moment, she was absolutely wrong for the way she started that shit with you. Yes. But you were also wrong for engaging in it with her and acting as if you were a full participant until you got your ass mollywopped. She should have explained a little bit more. Thank you so much, Audria, for the super chat. Hey, Bondi, first, love you, New Orleans, stand up. Thank you. Next, if you interviewed Giselle, would you, what would be the first question? And please don't say, is Jamal coming? Because, child, we all know he not. What would be my first question to Giselle? Thank you for that super chat. And because of that, I'm going to think. Let me think. I guess my question would be, why do you feel as if Karen owes you an apology when you have done the same thing to Karen many times before Jamal was even brought back into the picture? You said that, you know, her husband didn't love her and that he wanted to be with Erica Lyles. You said that she was broke and you made a t-shirt to make fun of her tax issues. Like, you did a lot of things that were you making fun and relishing in Karen's downfall. So I need to understand why you feel that you're entitled to an apology from her when all she did was reference what tea was already spilled about Jamal. That would be my first question. Why does she feel as if she is owed an apology when she did those exact same things to Karen? So yeah, that would be my question. Now, at this point with Candace, Candace said, if I can't get what I need from you, then we're just not going to be as close as we were. And I respect that from Candace. If that's the boundary that Candace needs to put in place, that's fine too. Y'all are not going to be as close as y'all once were. That's fine. But Candace, accept the fact that you have, to me, much like Tisha from Love and Marriage Huntsville, you have unrealistic expectations of your friends because you have issues with your mother that you have not fully resolved. That's how I feel. I feel like what you requested from her, as if she did not have a friendship with Monique that mattered to her, was selfish to me. And I feel like the only reason you felt validated in that is because the other women made you feel like you were a victim as well. And that's what Karen meant when she said she didn't feel like you would be receptive because the other girls were all like defending you. What that meant is when I decided that I was not going to team up with you guys to gang up on Monique, it was like, okay, we're now ganging up on Karen. So it felt as if there was no room or space for me to really talk to you. And even when she did, what did Candace do? Candace completely flips the fuck out. What do you mean, Karen? And all of that shit, because you could not handle what was being said. Now, at this point, Candace, when y'all sat down, you definitely seemed as if you were handling what was being said. And I appreciate that growth. Okay, I really do. It's unfortunate that you and Karen can't get to a better place because I feel like she is a much better friend to you than Giselle is. But, you know, whatever you need to do, because I feel like Candace is always so honest about things. I need for Candace to admit the fact that Giselle is only nice to you because it was against Monique. Like, let's be clear. The only reason she chose your side in that fight is because she hated Monique more. And also now it's because she hates Karen more. Like, that's the only reason she sided with you, Candace, because if you had gotten into it with Robin under those same circumstances, I bet you it would have been a different situation. And y'all know how I've been saying that I felt like Giselle instigated that fight between the two of them that day by pushing and putting her hands in the situation in a way that made Monique feel like she was being attacked. Jason Edmonds, thank you for the super chat. Child, Candace can get the shift manager from her local McDonald's to manage her little music. Not the shift manager. Y'all are so stupid. Thank you, Andrea Rogers. Andrea Roberts for the additional super chat. Thank you. I meant to say Jism because that's what she. Yeah, I know. That's why I read it. That's when. That's what she get jizz on her face, legs, and thighs from all of them and never stay. Just saying. And thank you for answering that. Wow, no problem. Child, I sound like she's saying people be like jizzing all over Giselle. That's what it sounded like she was saying. But anyway, y'all, Candace has decided that she's gonna keep it cute with Karen, and I'm cool with that. Okay, I was glad that there was growth in the moment. Okay, so y'all, they have Ashley spa day. And Candace gets there first and she tells her what happened with Karen and that, you know, she basically says she doesn't regret anything, blah, blah, blah. And that's fine. You know, pass the peas. What's for dinner? You know what I'm saying? That's fine. But we're just not going to be as close as we once were. Okay. And Giselle is like, it's just ridiculous. It's disgusting. Girl, give me a fucking break. And that's another thing. I can't stand when y'all allow for her to grandstand as if she has not done worse shit. Just saying. Okay, so apparently everything is yellow because Ashley is their sunshine. Candace says that she will refrain from saying anything nasty while Ashley is pregnant. And I feel like what she wanted to say is that y'all are always lifting Ashley up or, you know, doing extra for Ashley in a way that seems like colorism. That's what Candace feels. I bet you any money. I bet you any money. And I can't exactly say that I don't agree with her sometimes with the way they treat Ashley. It does sometimes seem like no matter what she does, y'all will still, you know, oh, let's make sure we're comforting and taking care of Ashley. And I'm not even mad at Ashley right now, y'all. Like, I'm not mad at Ashley. I don't even have a problem with this at all. But I'm just saying there's something about the way that Giselle acts with Ashley that I feel like is not reciprocated to Candace. Candace doesn't have a kid or anything, but I still feel like Ashley does get treated like this perfect princess. Yes, y'all. They coddle Ashley. Yes. I agree. Candace, I need for you to realize that you are coddled as well. You're just not coddled as much because you're not as liked. I'm sorry, but that's what it feels like. Um, sorry, I'll let it go. So Robin comes through and she also brought her Ethiopian homegirl, a scholar. I have to keep her name in my mind, y'all. And they guest baby bumps and they get massages. That was super cute. Wendy and Mia have the conversation, and when Mia says, okay, wait, no. I'm sorry. They have this conversation about Wendy not wanting Mia to put her hands in her face and Mia being like, girl, that's just the way I talk. You gonna get used to it. And she like, no, bitch, I'm not gonna get used to it. And even Candace was like, that is kind of threatening, putting your hands in people's faces. I was like, is it, Candace? It's threatening. Is that something you learned over the summer? Because before, when we were saying that, you know, putting your hands in people's face seems threatening, you said, no, it's not. I'm a victim. I'm sorry, I have to point out the hypocrisy of you understanding that Mia putting her hands in Wendy's face was threatening, but you didn't understand how you putting your hands in Monique's face was also threatening. I'm just drawing correlations, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm still on Wendy's side with Mia because I feel like, bitch, you were flip-flopping. You were like doing some weird shit as it pertains to Giselle and Karen. Like, I agree with Wendy on that. Wendy says today she has time. Zinwin has time today. And I was just like, wait a minute, calm down, Wendy. You're doing too much. Wendy is doing way too much. I think Wendy feels like this season, bitch, I am going to come in this bitch and kick the door in. And I want her to pull it back a little bit. Just a little bit. She look good, but I'm going to need for her to pull it back a little bit. And I do feel like Mia is a gaslighter. I do think that Mia says shit that you know, it is picking a little bit. And Wendy was just like, no, bitch, today I'm going to give you all that energy back. It's just, it was way too much energy for this spa environment and for that pretty white suit she had on. Okay. At the end of the day, it is a spa situation. So Mia gets up and kind of walks into another space so she can go and get her service with Karen. And Karen was like, well, you got the devil who's hosting. Of course it's not going to go well. You know, and I'm like, child, listen, I ain't going to disagree with you. Okay. Wendy said that Mia was being fake just because she was trying to defend Giselle at the table. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because Mia was being fake and phony with Giselle at the table, trying to uplift her. And y'all, I'm sorry. My notes are all fucked up and I'm trying to understand what I meant in my notes based off of what I'm thinking about was actually said. But Wendy says that her issue is with herself. Wendy says that Mia's issue is with herself. And I think Mia was like, she's clearly unhappy at home. And I was like, nah, she's unhappy at home. Y'all, that made me feel like Mia and Giselle have had conversations about Wendy's family situation. And if they haven't, they will. This is the part where Wendy was like, well, actually, she's the one that has the issue because she continues to put her foot in her fucking mouth. And I was like, well, that's true. And then she continues to dismiss Mia and says that, you know, she doesn't have energy for her, but she had time today, bitch. Okay, I don't have energy for you, but I had time today. Okay. Candace says that she doesn't like that Wendy feels the need to pump herself up in front of Mia. She doesn't need to do that. The titties are new. Calm down. I was like, I agree, Candy. I agree, Candy girl. Okay, Candace. So Robin's friend Ascala, after the whole Wendy Mia debacle, she decides to ask Karen about her drinking, and I was like, do we know you? I'm sorry, ma'am. I know you came in looking fantastic with that Louis Vuitton purse that I want. I know, but I was just like, ma'am, we don't know you. And this is how you know people be coming in as like little puppy dogs, little assistants, little minions for whoever they came in with. Okay, I don't know why Mia hasn't fallen in line, but I guess that's because Karen would not ask that of another grown woman to just be all, you know, undying loyalty. Karen wouldn't ask that of someone because she's an adult, but Robin would. and Giselle would, and Candace would. You know what I'm saying? So I was just looking at a scholar like, ma'am, do you really think you have a right to ask Karen about how much she drinks as if she fucking knows you? Like, I just thought that was completely out of pocket. And Karen, being the consummate professional that she is, well, I will tell you what that is. Okay, I do enjoy a fireball because she had just said that she, can't wait for Ashley to have the baby so that they can get together and have, some fireball shots. She was like, and I love to have a good party, and I might call my friends after I've had a little few drinks, And Karen is basically talking, but admitting that, yeah, I'd like to get fucked up. And like, bitch, I'm a grown ass woman. I can't get fucked up at my house and call my friends drunk on the phone. What's the problem? I feel like Karen is handling her business. To me, I don't need anybody mentioning how much people drink until they've embarrassed themselves in public. And I have not seen Karen embarrass herself in public because of alcohol. She may talk outside of her neck. She may say shit that don't make sense, but we're all arguing. So at the end of the day, she looks no crazier than anybody else in the room that's screaming about another woman's pussy. Okay? Andrea Rogers, thank you so much for showing all this love. Can we all send Saki Speak some love for being the great mod that she is? Absolutely, y'all. Make sure y'all support. Okay, Saki, go ahead, put your Cash App in the chat, girl. Love, okay, because you do always come through. But I don't want to forget about my other moderators, Tina, Marie, and Miss Monet, that always come through and help out with the moderating as well. Okay, appreciate y'all. So yeah, y'all, I was like, Karen is an older lady that has the leisure in time to drink when she sees fit. I don't understand why this is a problem. Saki Speaks. Okay, thank you. Like, Karen is a grown-ass woman. I do not understand why we're trying to make it seem as if she's an alcoholic. Robin, this is your doing. Okay, and it seems as if Karen is an alcoholic, she's still getting up before you. Her business still doing better than yours. Her marriage and your lack thereof is still doing better than yours. So whatever the fuck she doing, it is not impeding her process the way your lack of alcohol is impeding yours. So I did not appreciate that. Come get your friend. Come get your fucking friend. And then we have to get into Mia clarifying the type of stripping she actually did. It was a gentleman's club and I wore gowns, beautiful gowns, And Ashley was like, I've been to those gentlemen's clubs, and child, they be having the pussy out, nipples out, something up, some money maker is sitting on ready in order for this old man to come and, shovel you up and take you on to the penthouse in the sky, as Candace said, okay, bringing you home to the saints. Yeah, Mia, you talking all over the place. Like, first you was a bartender and you admitted that you were a stripper, but now you're like, it wasn't, it wasn't, a pole. I didn't do pole. They more so just wanted to spend time with me. And when we say that that's an escort, well, I don't know anything about an escort, bitch. It sounds like you were an escort. It sounds like you was an escort. Okay. At the end of the day. Giselle left the party early because she is upset that it isn't bothersome to everybody that Karen isn't kissing her ass. Like, I don't know. I'm over her. How you gonna leave before everybody else and you set up everything like that? You're not gonna help Ashley to the car? No, that's production gonna do that. Oh, all right, fuck it. Anyway, listen, I understand why Karen can't stand Robin. Robin always has something to say about Karen. And she was right there on the side of Giselle with the t-shirts, with the giggling, with the bringing up Ray's penis and all of that shit. Okay. So at the end of the day, child, fuck Robin. As far as Karen is concerned, fuck her. I would rag tag her ass every time I got a chance because that's what she does. Last time I checked, Karen ain't did a motherfucking thing to Robin. And every time you turn around, Robin has something to say about Karen. We're going to start making this shit equal about how much we reading Robin and Giselle. We ain't about to continue to just put it all on Giselle because the truth of the matter is Robin be coming from a real nasty place with her shit too. And I'm over it. Child, Candace called me his husband an old geezer. I mean, he is. He's 68. It's okay. He a nice looking old geezer like the rest of the old geezers. Child, y'all gonna tell me he don't look just like Portia's old man, Dennis Daddy? Child, G looked just like Dennis Daddy. The fuck? All them African Nigerian men that then came over here, married all you, you young hot puss bitches. I see it. Okay. Sounds like sex trafficking, but with a happy ending. What the fuck? I'ma let it go. I'm just saying. Okay. Robin wants her confessional time. That's all. I guess. Because she says a lot in the scenes as well. But okay. If Monique stayed, Robin would have been fired. Because she don't do nothing. And now she don't do nothing but lay in the bed. Okay. And it's worse with Robin because it really don't be having nothing to do with her at all. At all. Nobody's even talking to her, looking at her, thinking about her. And here she come adding her 2 cents. Bitch, shut the fuck up. That's why I wasn't mad at Wendy, because I was like, I'm glad somebody finally told her to fucking stop. Ain't nobody talking to you. Robin deserves the mess she gets. She keeps following Giselle and will end up with nothing. Juan has checked on her just like Jamal checked. Oh, you checked out on her just like Jamal checked out on Giselle. It does feel that way. It does feel that way. Thank you, Bondi. I don't know why people are mad at Candace for saying Mia's husband is an old geezer. She didn't even say it in a nasty way. I mean, like, y'all know Candace gonna be shady. Like, everybody's shady. Like, he is an old man. He's 68 years old, bitch. He almost 70 years old. Like, what are we talking about? He's in great shape. You know what I'm saying? Like, get mad about shit that don't make sense. Like, what the fuck we getting mad about here? Old geez, he is an old nigga, whatever. Like, like, why? What difference does it make? Okay, child. When was Juan checked in? I don't know. I don't recall. Robin, if you can't read, don't insert yourself into the convo. Gizzard can speak for herself. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. Child, this chat move fast. Juan more checked into his relationship with Michael than Robin. Probably so. Probably so. That bed was too perfect on the other side for Juan to have been in bed with her. Robin is sleeping alone. Child, maybe he made it. You know how you be tucking the sides and shit, hoping she'll wake up? Is old geezer even a read? That's what I'm saying. It's shade, but I wouldn't even take it that deep. If I know I'm married to an old nigga, anybody that's got jokes about me being with an old nigga is just like, child, all right, whatever. I know this old nigga takes good care of me, whatever. Okay, I don't mind fucking this old nigga, so I guess I'll be okay. A scholar gonna replace Robin. Just watch. I would appreciate that, especially if she's gonna actually give. I would appreciate that. Chris isn't in his 50s or 60s. No, he's not, which is why, this isn't a situation that we can we can say about Candace. Candace, man, is closer to her age than not. At least they ain't 30 years apart, motherfucker. Robin can't help herself in defending Giselle. She's a pit bull. Pit bull in a skirt, making them hurt. Bet she won't say it about Ray. Won't say what about Ray? That he an old geezer. Oh no, because then Karen gonna have free reign to talk all that shit about wine that she know. Y'all, they got some shit about wine that I know the ladies know that they have not talked about on this show, and I wish they would. I wish they were out the fuck out, Robin. Like, cause she loves doing it to other people, girl, whatever. Her only response should be, at least he ain't living off my mama. Ooh. Child, should have been, at least he ain't living off me. Thank you, Audrey Rogers, for becoming a member. I appreciate you, love. Yes, y'all. Okay, I'm done. I ain't got nothing else to say. I done read through most of these little chat comments. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I appreciate my playback people. Okay. I hope to see y'all tomorrow for the next set of lives. And I will see y'all later on, because I